Hey guys, all right. So I got a phone call from. Hold on, got to turn the. I'm on southeast, but we already know that the narcs and stuff don't use regular channels. They've got encrypted channels, so I can't. We're not gonna be able to hear them. So I get a call from a subscriber today that lives over here in southeast Houston. And he tells me, he said, hey, there's undercovers like set up on my street. I don't know what house they're watching. I've been looking at them for a while. They keep like switching up, but they're definitely parked out here. So I came out here. I've been here about 30 minutes, and I found 2 undercover vehicles. One of them is a newer model, I believe it's a Chevy truck, and the other is a black Dodge pickup truck. So let's roll up here. They've already seen me, and let me turn this off for a second. And I think they've run to hide because I don't see them parked in the same places they were parked earlier, and they've been consistently parked in those locations. Nothing, any of these houses here really stands out to make me think, you know, to let me know what they're watching. I don't see anything with burglar bars and cameras and, you know, stuff like that. So right here at this intersection, I had one parked under this tree for quite a while. I was watching them for a long time before I ever showed myself. This is Sage Country at Sage Bud. Sage Country at Sage Bud. Okay, hold on. There's another guy parked there. Let me go back and see. This may be one of them too. Let's go back and have a look. The guy in the truck moved, and he's hiding over here. I guess he's trying to hide from me now. And I think there's one in a Suburban or a Tahoe out here as well. But let's see. See about the guy in the truck. Did he? No, he's still hiding over here. We'll just do a drive-by. I'm not going to bother them. I'm not going to interrupt their op or whatever they're doing here. So this blue Chevy pickup truck, you can't see the guy. He just ducked down when he saw me come down the street. That blue truck right there is one. That blue Chevy Silverado is one. And then there's a black Dodge Ram. And then there may be I think there's a Tahoe. I'm not sure about the Tahoe yet. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna go that way. There's a school bus letting out. But see this white Tahoe? I think that white Tahoe is one. There's a guy sitting in there. Just sitting there looking. Go back that way here in a second. Like I said, I'm on southeast, but unfortunately southeast, that's the dispatch channel, and not the other channel. Here goes that red Camry that was sitting over there idling a minute ago. Let's go see if that's one too. I'm not certain. Now this is a K9 unit. This parked right there. That white Tahoe is a K9 unit. Let's get a look at this red Camry real quick. He kind of came out of nowhere and was just parked over there. It's in an odd place. I'm not going to be able to. He's going to go over here and park in it. Okay, so he's parking in the driveway here, the house on the left. Let's go back this way. See if he stays there. Yeah, see, he didn't pull up in the driveway like he's going to stay there. He just pulled up there and parked kind of like down by the street end of the driveway. He's not getting out of the car. The reason I try to keep listening to Southeast Dispatch is because these undercovers a lot of times will have,
give me a call. You have my number, right?
Will call in and have me stopped, and so I can hear them when they call the regular patrol units. Let's go back down here and see. Like I said, I'm not going to screw up their op for them. As long as they leave me alone, I'll leave them alone. And it's really not a lot to screw up. I don't know which house they're watching. And since I've shown up, they've made a point of scattering and hiding. And like I said, I haven't said a word to them, haven't pulled up alongside of them, I haven't done anything. Oh, that red Camry, he sees me coming back, he's pulling back out. There's Mr. Red Camry. I'm not even gonna follow him. We're gonna go back up here where we were. He just sat there waiting to see if I was gonna come back up or not. All right, let's go back up here where they were watching. I'll show you where they were parked. Yellow flashing lights, but no red. I think I can pass yellow flashing lights. Oh, it's a handicap bus. I don't know if I can get through there. So I guess I'm going to wait a minute. Anyhow, so Joe's you just joining. Oh, I've got more vehicles. I'm just not trying to hide. I mean, I have no reason to hide. A subscriber called me this morning to let me know that there were undercovers parked along their street. Oh, there go the red lights. Description I got was two vehicles, but I believe that there are more than two. So let's see. I got a suspicious vehicle behind me too. I believe there are more than two, but doesn't matter. So I came out here, and I've been out here surveilling the surveillors. Surveilling the surveillors for, I don't know, 45 minutes or so. And of course, they have, they're so focused on whatever that they really have no situational awareness. And they're just totally unaware that I was even here for quite a while, until I showed myself. And this tree here at the corner of Sage Bud and Sage Country is where one of them, well, two of them were parked. They were alternating being parked there. The Dodge was there for a while, then the Chevy, was it Chevy or GMC, whatever it was, it moved up for a while. And so whatever they're watching, or whoever they're watching, is right there on that street somewhere. And then the other one was parked further down in the next block. Let's go back here. Go have a look-see. We'll have another look-see, and then we'll get out of here. It's like I said, I'm not going to screw up their op. So right here, right ahead by that tree is where they've been parking. So if he's parked there, and he was really obvious about it, I mean, I understand why the people saw him. They're watching something on this street right here. I don't know if you can see it straight ahead. That white, there's a white Lincoln up there. That's the next intersection. Don't fall. Oh, oh man. So there's a story behind that. Last night, for those of you that don't know, Clear Lake Community Watch and myself were out cop watching, and there was a robbery in little town down here, and so we were observing, that. And at one point, they had a suspect that was evading arrest, and man, this kid, he had dreadlocks and he could run. That dude has got ninja motorcycle in his blood. Man, that dude can run. And literally, he ran right past me. And I spun around and started running after him. I ran about 5 paces and proceeded to fall flat on my face. I don't know what made a 60-year-old man think he could go chase after this, I don't know, teenager and actually catch him. I have no clue what I was thinking. It was just an instinct to turn and start to chase him. And I am not kidding you. I fell flat on my face. And I'm nice and sore today to prove it. Okay, let's see about this white Toyota coming at us here. No, that's just some kids. All right, we're gonna make one more pass on this street, and then we're gonna get out of here. So like I said, I'm not here to interfere with their op. I'm just made an appearance. A subscriber asked me to come out and take a look, see if it was what they thought it was, and it is. So I've done what I was gonna do, and so I'm gonna get up out of here in just a minute. Let's see if any of the undercovers decide to show their faces. Hey, there goes a nice Escalade, and he is looking. Let's go take a look. That's not going to be an undercover though. He's got decals. That's the thing about these undercover vehicles. They don't put decals on their vehicles. They don't want to have anything that really stands out. They want to just blend in as much as possible. Hold on, we're going to stop here. I see a Dodge. I think that's going to be one of the undercovers coming right there. Oh, wait a minute. Mr. Cadillac Escalade is turning around, coming back, poking around. Let's see what's going on here. No, that's not going to be an undercover. And the blue truck is not an undercover either. This truck coming at us now is not an undercover. Go back up here. I said all the undercovers ran to hide. You know, I could have had some fun with them when they were parked. I could have parked my car and got a bottled water and walked up and offered them a bottled water. Knock on the window. Excuse me, officer, can I give you a bottled water here? What are we doing there? On that side street where our guy is hiding. Something going on there. Back around here. Oh, wait a minute. You know, something else I'm going to go look at. This is interesting. Over here, a little while ago, I observed, roll up this way for a minute. There's a black Tahoe, and it's a full size, maybe it's a Suburban. If you see up here on the left with the guy standing in his front yard, and when he came in a little while ago, and it could be a retired police vehicle, but it actually looks like an active duty, like it's still active, though it doesn't have exempt tags on it because it's not marked. But when the guy got out, he carried in a rifle case, like a lot of the SWAT officers do. Oh, here comes, let's see what this is coming at me here. Oh yeah, that's definitely an undercover right there. Anyway, so this guy comes up and he got out with a rifle case, and then he proceeds to get like 2 or 3 little kids out of his what looks to be a patrol car. So I'm gonna have to run the plates on that and see if it's a city vehicle or not, and then find out if he's supposed to be riding, you know, little kids around with him or not. Because if he's using a city vehicle to do that and he's not supposed to, that's a problem. You know, I don't think we should be furnishing cars for these people to be driving back and forth to work. Okay? And if we do, they need to live where they work. You know, so if you're a cop in the city of Houston, you want a take-home car, you need to live in the city limits. And you shouldn't be able to ride your kids back and forth to school and do all that kind of stuff. Let's see here. with our vehicle. Okay, we shouldn't be paying for the gas and the insurance and the tires and the oil changes and stuff for you to do that. And yet we are. I know a Houston cop that rides a motorcycle that lives 90 miles from where he works. He rides back and forth every day. And I believe it's a city-owned motorcycle. There are things that lead me to believe that, but because some of the officers do buy their own motorcycles, but this is his patrol motorcycle. This is what he rides every day. And when he runs to work, he runs down up 59 and down 59 going to and from work at 90 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour. We've caught him many times and complained about him. Cass has caught him and complained about him. Okay, so this truck coming at us, that Dodge truck right there, is that's going to be one of the undercovers right there. So let's see where he goes. Maybe he's going to go back down there and set up again. He left for a little while. I don't know where he went. The one in the GMC stayed, but that one went on down the road. Let's see if he goes back and parks again. Up there at the head of the street. Oh, I see he's got, okay, so apparently they've maybe added some people here. Oh yeah, that one's got emergency lights on it. This GMC that just went the other way. Let's follow GMC. I know the Dodge is doing. He's going up there at the end of the street and stopping. Let's stick with the GMC. Oh, the Dodge is turning around. I guess he's gonna come back and follow me. Okay, but let's stick with the GMC here. If I can catch back up to him. I don't want to speed through here. There's kids and stuff. This is a neighborhood, and I'm not gonna go flying through here to make my point. Where did GMC go? Where'd he go? I think he got away. He got up here to the intersection. Yeah. Okay, so they know I'm here, and they're just playing now. That one had emergency lights on. He intentionally showed himself. They're trying to draw me off and get me out of the neighborhood. I believe that's, I believe they were hoping I would follow this guy. I'm not going to do it. We'll give it one more pass, and we're going to get out of here and let them do what they're doing. But because I don't know who this is. Like I said, I'm on Southeast on the the radio dispatch, and there's a lot going on, but nobody's been dispatched to deal with me. So this may not be HPD, but HPD has said if I turn up on any of their ops, they were talking specifically the car ops, but I suspect that these narc ops are going to be the same. If I turn up, they're going to arrest me for interfering. Even though I'm not interfering, I'm just here to document. But they think that just because I'm here, I'm interfering. Well, that's not how it works. But they got to have their twisted mentality and throw their little temper tantrums. Let's park over here one more time. See who turns up. There's no school zones around here. Let's see, just got lights on it. No, there's no school. There's school zones like, I don't know, half a mile from here or something, but there's none like right here where I'm at. It's a neighborhood. There's nothing. Here comes a nice little Charger. Pull here and park for a second again. So the way they were parked before, oh, there goes somebody's. I think it's what do they call the Chargers when they've got the Hellcats, but they're the Chargers? What do they call that version of it? It's a SRT, whatever. Anybody know? Come on, all you Dodge fans, come on. What do they call the Chargers that have the Hellcat engine? They call them pussycats. Hood News Houston. Those are DEA units. Midlife crisis. Hold on, I'll spin this around. All right, y'all saw the neighborhood. Now you can look at me for a minute. DEA. I mean, it could be DEA out here. But again, usually these guys, when I turn up, they'll call like a patrol unit out to come and stop me and harass me. What I usually do when they do that, I usually just go ahead and leave to avoid having to deal with any kind of BS. You know, because I've had crooked federal agents plant stuff on me before. And you see, I got my body camera ready to roll. So I can't trust them. But I've got enough cameras in here that if they I'll put it this way, they're not going to plant anything in here without being seen. There are cameras in here you cannot see, and that's for my safety, to protect myself from these crooked cops. So if they want to try and plant something, hey, do it, because I have the evidence to prove that you planted it, and then we're going to have some real fun. That's when we have the real fun. All right, I don't see anything else. They've kind of gone into hiding now, or they're moving around is what they're doing. They trying to keep me from knowing what they're watching. Whatever they're watching is is right here on Sagebud, and that other street I was down there on. It's down there in between those streets. So if you're doing dirty deeds on this street, don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna go to jail. Give up your criminal life, your criminal habits. Go straight. Get a job. Oh, here we go. There goes one. Oh, I got the camera facing the wrong way. All right. Yeah, that truck that just passed me, it's got lights in the grill too. All right, I gotta go find something to eat. I was fixing to have lunch, and when I got this, and I thought, well, I'll grab something to eat while I'm out. And so I'm gonna roll on down the road here, find me a place to grab something. So, okay, I know you guys are watching. All you undercovers that are watching, I've left the area. I'm out here on just past Hughes Road. I'm not sure what this road is. This Beamer or Blackhawk, one or the other. So I'm gonna let y'all be. Go do your thing. But remember, people are watching. This got called into me from a subscriber that lives on that street and noticed you guys. So when I got there, it was not hard to spot at least two of y'all. You're not as slick as you think you are. So if you're doing surveillance on one of those houses there, I mean, that's just crazy to me, because you were just so obvious. All right, guys, but what I am going to do is we got a cold front coming in this week, so I'm going to be able to get out a lot more than what I have been getting out. I'm sorry, but the heat just kills me. So I'm going to start getting out. At some point, I'm going to go find a bad part of town, and we're going to ride through that bad part of town and find an undercover operation. I'm going to show you how to go out and actually find these operations. This one's just a fluke. That one in Pasadena, where I spotted the guy by the car wash, that's just a fluke. But I'm going to show you how to go out and actually locate these guys when they're on an operation, because it's not really that hard to do. If you know what to look for, you know where to look, in the hood. Now, in this neighborhood, I would not be in this neighborhood looking for an operation. But there are places that they run operations every day, because the criminals are just that stupid. They're out there every day. And we'll go find one of those later in the week. And I'll drive you through it, show you how I do it. And that will, I hope, enable you to go and do it where you are, so that you can watch the watchers, because they need watching. You know, I've been hitting a lot of these car meets, and I understand that some of the guys that the car clubs that run these car meets are not very popular because they do stupid stuff. All right, I get it, but the police are calling them gangs and seizing their cars, and it's not because of what they're doing. It's because the police want the money. It's a money grab. I've got record drivers that are, you know, out there with this all the time, that tell me where the operations are going on, so I'm able to you know, be clued in on a lot of them. I can't go to all of them, but you know, they're doing, I've talked to some of the guys that have been arrested and had their cars seized and stuff, and you know, according to them, and I take it with a grain of salt until I see the video, okay, but according to them, they're like, oh, they arrested me for evading because when they pulled up, I walked to my car. They didn't have any red lights going. They didn't have anything that indicated they were police, and they put in the report that I looked at them, so I must have known they were the police. And you know, I didn't run to my car, I walked to my car. And so they charge them with evading just so they can seize their car. You know, it's more of that, you know, the stuff we went to with the Tuttles and the narcotics division. This is exactly the same stuff. They are fabricating things so that they can confiscate cars, sell them, and keep the money. Some of these record drivers are telling me that they've been around talking to these officers, and the officers will run license plate numbers to see which vehicles are paid for before they even start following them or trying to get them. You know, because if they seize a car that's financed, they may not be able to really get anything for it, because the finance company has the right to come and get it. But if they seize a car that's already paid for, it's theirs. It's theirs. They'll sell it and just pocket the money. That's the kind of crooked stuff that is got my attention on this and got me, you know, it got me involved. I'm not defending street racing. I'm not defending people that get out there and hurt other people, you know, when they're street racing. You know, that absolutely should be charged. But, you know, back when I was a kid, you know, when you were doing street racing, you know, we had cars that made 200 horsepower. I mean, if you were lucky, you might have 300 horsepower. That took a lot of work. But you got a lot of people out there now, a lot of kids out there with cars that are making 700 to 1,000 horsepower. That is too much power to be unleashing out here on the streets. I'm sorry, but you don't need that kind of power. It's dangerous. And you put it in the hands of a kid who really doesn't know how to, you know, hasn't been driving that long and really doesn't know what they're doing. It's just dangerous. Oh, thank you. Yes, for those of you that don't know, there was a shooting this morning. The HPD Major Offenders Unit went to an apartment complex to arrest somebody, and they knocked on the door. The guy was hiding, I think, behind the door, if I got my facts right. And they were talking to his wife, and all of a sudden he popped out from behind the door, shot 2 officers before other officers put him down. Killed one of the officers, the other one took several rounds to his leg. And luckily, I mean, there were children in the house, and the wife was right there. Luckily, nobody else was hurt. I don't understand what people are thinking. Why would you want to get in a shootout with the police when you got your kids and your wife and, you know, innocent bystanders right there? Why do you want to put other people's lives at risk? You want to risk your life, that's one thing. You know, that's your deal. You want to go out with a bang. You don't like the police. You're into revolution, and you know, those are the armed agents of the government that you're going after. Okay, I get it. That's fine. Do what you got to do. But why would you risk the lives of young children in the process. I can't get behind that. I can't get behind that at all. So I feel bad. I actually knew one of the officers, the officer that was killed. I had met before and spoke to, and I'll see if I can dig back through my archives and find the video during the George Floyd rallies. I had some dealings with him, and didn't have any problems with him at all. None. The other guy, the sergeant that was wounded, I do not know. I don't think I know him. To the best of my knowledge, I don't know him. I haven't seen a picture of him yet, so when I see a picture of him, maybe I'll remember him, maybe I won't. But yeah. Anyhow, I think that's going to be it. See, we went and found our little undercover operation, and we didn't screw it up for them. They didn't mess with me, so I got no reason to mess with them. You know, if they'd have called a patrol unit out to mess with me, I would go back and get every single one of those license plates and faces and everything just for you guys. But they did the right thing. They left them. All right, guys, that is it. I'm gonna wrap this up, shut this down. I'm going up here. I think there's a Taco Hell up the street here. I'm gonna grab something quick to eat. I am starving. Y'all be safe. I am on the streets. Since I'm out and I'm up here in Southeast Houston, I'm gonna go run some calls and see what I can find to get into. Oh, school zone, gotta slow down. But y'all watch for me go live. If I have any problems, that's exactly what I will do. And above and beyond that, I will. Oh, there's my brother's business. Wonder if he's there. Yep, he's there. But I'm not stopping. I will chat with you guys later. Be safe.